Oh, he got wheel off the ground. Hello, good morning.
That's a good way to start.
My name's Callum. Sat next to me is my good mate Brad. We are on the way to picking up car 209 after having all
209?
Yeah, it's 209, isn't it?
Is that what the number is?
Did you not know what the number was?
I haven't taken notice.
Right,
Yeah.
209. A few things you want to discuss on the way up there, just to not so much clear it, but just to make aware of what happened to our 2023 season. It was all done and dusted in one lap. We went from qualifying third,
Which should have been first. I'm sorry, I'm still saying it.
Well, yeah, we got held up by the Royal Navy boys who decided to park in a gate, but then they did
help us out
roll
later.
us over, so we'll let them off.
Yeah, I moaned like hell about them guys, and then they popped the only one that stopped to help us out. So,
but then
fair enough.
we then got stuck in a bog on another qualifying lap. So yeah, we went off the grid in third. Come into the quarry on the first lap in first, which quickly got changed by Zach and his side swiping overtaking manoeuvre in the quarry, which was epic.
we nearly who did we nearly to Al? We nearly took out Al.
Oh, as he was coming out the Joker.
He come out.
Coming out the Joker.
That was nearly a big crash. That was good fun.
And then
oh no, and also don't forget your fucking insane move going up that steep bit.
Oh yes, yeah.
No one had been up.
As Zach got stuck, didn't he?
Yeah.
One time I can say I overtook Zach. That was all to come to quite a short end when we had no brakes at the top of one of the climbs and dropped down the back of it and ended up punching a hole in the sump.
Physically,
then a little further on, lobbed her on her side and find that all of the engine's oil was all over the axle. Yep. So it was a hindsight that we did roll, to be fair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because otherwise that could have been
happy to roll it.
That could have been a lot worse.
Which was sad times.
We did have a couple...
What did we do to it? We put like a bit of a ratchet strap over the crack in the sump.
Rag, weren't it?
Yeah, a rag over the sump.
And then, how many more rolls did we have? We had one on the top of the hill, or near rolls, weren't it?
Near rolls?
One on the top of the hill. One where Paul Rowland had got stuck on the side and all those lads were stood next to his car.
Where we nearly killed
yeah,
killed
nearly
them.
rolled into him. Look at them all running.
A couple people, but then we would have rolled down a massive hill as well. That was fun. No. I don't
there was
like
that other
the
roll.
feeling.
There was that other roll nearly into that bog when we had to get pulled out by Gwyn Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't have the GoPro on then. So, damage report from our first weekend was the chassis failed on the front end. That tore the tube open. which Dom has kindly repaired for free. Turbo let go, rear chassis bent, which has now been changed, and obviously punched a hole in the sump again. Winning the steering kit from the pay dirt thing, which I thank all the other drivers for voting for. That was mega, which kind of pushed us into going down the new axle route, because I didn't want to get that kit all made up to Land Rover axles. So on
decent
that,
axles, and they're what we now wider as well. So we're wider, the wheel space.
So on that, we're now on Y61 axles, running at 106-inch wheelbase, full hydro steer up the front, and we've gone 4-link all round. So we're now not running trailing arms and A-frame. Oh my god, there's someone coming. Rear sway bar has been fitted, granite one, thanks to Off-Road Armoury for sorting that out, and thanks to Off-Road Armoury for sorting all the truss kit out for the axles and the high steer knuckles. They're mint. I've basically built this car twice, really, haven't I?
Yeah.
So hopefully she should be a different.
Oh, she's going to be a weapon.
Different animal. We've gone for a new. Dom's redesigned the rear tray, so the spare wheel now sits inside the tray, so that there's a place called Willie. So that obviously it brings so that it brings the centre of gravity down.
So she's going to be a lot more sturdy than last year, and although it did feel sketch last year when
remember when we hit that, remember when we hit that jump? I'll say that was cool.
Well, I think it's cool when you come out of it alive, but when you're in mid-air, fucking
just see the ground. Looking forward to next season. I mean, I can know that Rob and the team have been doing all the hard work to give us as much as they can for 2024, and it's. I think the new sites are looking mega.
Really noticed is the community.
Yeah, man.
And like,
yeah, definitely.
Everyone out there, like everyone's so kind. Right, we had a great weekend. It was proper banter the whole time. But we was all looking after each other. Whenever there's an issue,
everyone mucks in, doesn't
I was like, asking him if he's got any oil, and he's like, oh, I barely got enough to fill mine back up, and he was in the middle of fixing it, and he still gave us the rest of it.
Yeah. Just picked 209 up from Twisted Steelworks, as you can possibly see out the rear window, and she's got a hell of a beast now. Yeah, very, very happy with what Dom's done with it. Yeah, it's pretty mega. Hopefully all the changes will hopefully come together, and we've now hopefully got more than a one-lap car, let's put it that way.
Well, bloody well hope so. I think there was something we was talking about earlier, that everything that you've done to it, it's just all positive. You know? We've made it a little bit wider, we've made it a little bit longer. The engine's set a little bit further back. You got anti-roll bar. You got the spare wheel now on the back, so it's a bit more even on the weight. It's just a recipe for something special,
a recipe for success, should we say? Or is that jinxing it?
No, oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, maybe we should try like a double jinx and be like, it's all going to be shit, mate. It's all going to be toast. It's going to be shit.
No, I reckon it'll be alright.
It should be. I think so.
Look, it looks fast.
Yeah. That's what they say about race cars.
Needs to
Gotta
look fast.
fast.
And it does look fast.
We should put racing stripes on it. Go faster stripes.
Go faster stripes. But yeah, I mean, it looks mega. Thanks to Pioneer for sorting all my hoses out and brake lines that needed changing, rapid speed. Big shout out to the Danels for sorting all the link bars out very quickly again. It's all just come together very, very nicely. I'm well excited to get out and it driving, that's for sure.
Yeah, them testing, I'm looking forward to that. Certainly we've been speaking about the steering. That's going to be something
steering's
that's
fast.
new.
That is
different.
fast.
I mean, how far is full lock?
Well,
like,
I think Dom said it was 1 full turn to lock. So it's 2, the whole rack is 2 full turns.
Oh really?
So from centre, 1 turn, other centre, and that's full lock.
That's decent.
So out of half a turn, you'll get
where you need to go.
Hopefully where you need to go. But it'll get majority of the rack, I'd have thought. But that would definitely be something to get used to.
Yeah, it's going to be a different feeling, unlike every other car you've ever driven, really.
Yeah.
It operates in a different way.
Well, Dunk says he's had his over 90 mile an hour with Hydra steer, so not comparing myself to the way Dunk drives, but
I don't want to go 90 mile an hour, please. Something alarming that Cal did say is that he doesn't want to put a net up.
Nah.
And I'm scared of the rocks.
Nah, no.
You're going to have a full face, I'm going to have a little goggle. I need like if I'm not wearing a full face, I need like a little gum shield maybe.
Hold your hand up.
Yeah.
Keep your head down. Just not look where we're going. Travel sicker will kick in, then.
Oh, don't. What stayed, is it still in the truck? I've got sick bags in the truck.
Yeah, sick bags are still in there. But the anti-roll bar should definitely make a difference on that. Still waiting for those links, but as soon as those links turned up.
Yeah, and the handlebars helped me out for that. Top tip for any co-driver, nice set of handlebars to hold on to.
Grab handle.
Feels like you're doing some downhilling, it's good.
But once we're back, I've got a few bits to change, like gearbox still needs changing, transfer case needs changing, and then
air intake.
Yeah, air intake needs finishing off.
We need to paint it.
Needs some paint, but other than that, she's good to send on, mate. Good to send on. But when we're back, we'll do a proper walk round of it and show it all a bit, all the changes and stuff. Show it a bit closer.
She's a beauty.
Yeah, man. Yeah, buzzing with it.
The truck has arrived.
So, car 209 is home. Here she is. Full link suspension all the way around. Limit straps in there now, as before we weren't running limit straps. We've had the bump stops all fully braced up. All this front tube has all been remade, as it was in there that it failed last time. Trail gear 8-inch ram on there with the links made up by Alex Danels. Got the off-road armoury high steer knuckles. Dom's twin walled this. Well, he wanted to call it a protector, but I called it more of a ram. Obviously you can see from there that the engine's gone back 3 inches. Got this lovely steering cooler under there. Gonna have to keep an eye on that, make sure that it's all the fins are clear at most of the time. Running new air intake, obviously. So the steel alley chobe up there, which now runs through the cab, which then runs through the footwell into the big 4-inch air filter, which will then run into a top spin, which will sit in there nicely, hopefully, if we've got enough room.
Might have to take that panel out.
And then we've got the lovely Brannick sway bar on there. Still waiting for those links. Once those links are here, we'll get that all mounted up. 4-link again on the rear. All the off-road armoury truss kit. Once again, re-braced all the bump stops because it was in there that the chassis all bent up. He straightened off my bar for the fuel tank because I made that nice and wonky. New brake lines. Obviously this new redesigned rear tray that has now got obviously the spare wheel on it, new coilover mounts. Yeah, should be mint really. Looks fast. Let's just
Does indeed.
let's hope I can drive it fast, eh? So just a few close-ups to finish off, just so you can see all the lovely bits on there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and share this channel if you will, just to stay tuned with what we're planning to do this year, testing and racing. Yeah, all the best. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.